So you're probably wondering how you can become rich in Murder Mystery 2. Well, it's a lot easier than you actually think because godlies are now very easy to get compared to how they used to be. Getting a godly now is as easy as getting candy, but back in the day they used to be really hard to get. But luckily duplication is much more common now in Murder Mystery 2, which means it's much easier to get a godly now, and in this video I will be going through 11 different ways which can help you to get your dream godly in Murder Mystery 2. You have 7 seconds to like and subscribe, otherwise all your godlies will disappear from your inventory. So we're going to start off with trading. Now trading is actually the most common way to get rich fast in Murder Mystery 2, so I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks that I actually used when taking my inventory from this to this. If you do want to trade, you're obviously going to have to find people to trade with, and you're ideally going to want to find people that are already rich. There are 2 ways to find rich people instantly in Murder Mystery 2, and I'll talk you guys through the 2 methods right now. The first method is to go down to this button at the bottom left hand corner. You may not have seen this before, but this button lets you choose what game mode you want to join. The best game mode to join for trading is Assassin, because people tend not to trade much in the Disguises game mode, and people in the Standard game mode usually have small inventories, which is not what we're looking for. So just click on this and you will find some rich people that are willing to trade. The second trading method is to join trading servers. You can do this by going to MM2 values and joining the trading servers over here. These servers are full with the richest Murder Mystery 2 players, so this is definitely a good option if you're looking to get rich fast in Murder Mystery 2. The trading servers are usually full, so it may take a few minutes to join the server, but once you're in the game, just start trading. In addition to MM2 values, you can also use another value site called Supreme Values, which has just under 30 trading servers at the time of recording. Please keep in mind that you do not need to have a godly to start trading. You can trade a few commons for an uncommon, a few uncommons for a rare, a couple of rares for legendaries, and a few legendaries until you get your first godly weapon. Our second way to get rich in Murder Mystery 2 is to play during events. This tip will make you as rich as possible, especially if you're watching this between October and January. This is because every year in Murder Mystery 2, we get a brand new Halloween update in October and a winter update in December. Every winter and Halloween event, we get a battle pass, where you can get items just by collecting enough Halloween candy or snow tokens. Also, you can use candy to open exclusive Halloween boxes and snow tokens to open winter boxes. Weapons in these events will become rare in the future, so it's important to hold onto these as they will gain value. Also, if you do get your hands on an event godly, do not hold on to it as it will decrease in value over time, which means you're losing your chance of getting a rich inventory. Instead, trade an event godly as soon as you get it. Then you can trade back for it a few months later when the value is lower than what it originally was. Moving on to our third point, which actually leads on from the second. During the events, you should try and make your way onto the leaderboard. The top 100 people will get an exclusive godly which only they will have. And third place, second place and first place will get exclusive godlies, which are untradeable, but it does make your inventory higher value. This does take long and it is probably the hardest method on this list today, but if you do manage to get on the leaderboard, it will boost your inventory's value by a lot. Now this fourth point may sound simple, but I promise you, if you use this tip correctly, you can get coins 3 or 4 times faster. I personally do this, and this trick is to make sure you get a full bag in every round. If you're elite, you can get 50 coins per round, and if you're not elite, you can get 40. That means as an elite, if you get a full bag every game, it will only take you 20 rounds to unbox, and if you're not elite, it will take you 25. So make sure your coin bag is full by the time you finish the round. When I'm murderer, I don't take my knife out until my coin bag is full, so I make sure I don't die and the round doesn't end before I get a full bag. Now that you've got a lot of coins, we can move on to our fifth way to get rich in Murder Mystery 2, and that is simply by unboxing. Personally, what I like to do is get a milestone such as 5,000 or 10,000 coins and just unbox everything at once. That personally motivates me to get more coins, and that is how I got a rich inventory. Now you've got a few coins and you've opened a few boxes, but you haven't got any godlies yet. That doesn't mean you haven't got anything good. If you go to MM2 values, you can see that there's commons worth just under 50 seers, which can be worth more than a godly. So I recommend you go through your inventory and check how much your weapons are worth using either MM2 values or Supreme values. Any other website may not be reliable. Now that you know the value of your weapons, keep your rare legendaries to one side, and you can salvage the legendaries that aren't rare to craft a godly seer. To do this, you're going to need 20 legendary shards, which means you're going to have to salvage 10 legendaries to craft a seer. Personally, I don't think it's worth it, because obtaining 10 legendaries is hard in the first place, and trading a seer is almost impossible as nobody really likes it. So I would personally keep my legendaries, but if you do want to get your first godly, this is a great way in doing so. My 8th tip on how to get rich in Murder Mystery 2 is by joining giveaways. I host godly giveaways on my Discord server, so if you really are interested in getting rich fast in Murder Mystery 2, make sure to join my Discord server. I will leave a link in the video description. My 9th way of getting rich fast is by joining Murder Mystery live streams. Murder Mystery 2 YouTubers tend to give away free weapons when they're live on YouTube, and I am one of those people. So if you are interested in free weapons, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on a live stream. Tip number 10 to become rich in Murder Mystery 2 is by buying in-game bundles. These bundles normally reset whenever there's an event in Murder Mystery 2, so make sure to check out the shop if you have Robux and you're wanting to get new godlies. This final method is the riskiest one yet, and it is godly betting. What I mean by this is 2 people do a 1v1 and the loser gives the winner a godly. I only recommend this if you're good at Murder Mystery, and if you think you're not good enough, then do not godly bet. Just go through the other methods I talked about in this video. And also I would like to add, do not scam in Murder Mystery 2. If you don't work for your godlies, there's no value, so do not scam. And just like that, we've gone through 11 different tips on how to become rich fast in Murder Mystery 2. If you did find this video helpful, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.